Hard Truths, 2024 film from Mike Leigh starring Marianne Jean-Baptiste and Michelle Austin. It's a family drama that follows Pansy, a middle-aged woman living with her husband and adult son. She is full of rage and unbelievably abrasive, rude, unpleasant to be around. Constantly complains about stuff, never smiles, never is positive, disrespects the men in the house who are both too scared to say or do anything, insults people around her on the street, in the grocery stores. And for the first half of the film, you wonder why on earth is this person like that? And then the film slowly reveals that, part of the reason is grief. So I have to say, I didn't like this film as much as I initially thought I would. The first half of the movie is very strong in setting up the characters and dynamics, introducing us to Pansy and contrasting her house to the one of her sister. It is very darkly funny with her insults. I mean, clearly, this is someone you wouldn't want to spend 2 minutes with, but watching her from the safe distance of a screen can be quite entertaining, especially with the fantastic performance of Marianne Jean-Baptiste. She is able to put so much vitriol and anger into her lines. It's almost unbelievable. Great central performance. But then once the movie reveals more of itself, you kind of expect it to go somewhere with it, to offer a lesson for the character, a redemption arc, some sort of meaningful change. But none of that ever comes. Nothing is even remotely fixed by the end. Nobody makes an effort to do anything about the situation. It feels like a static image of a very toxic situation, which I think left me underwhelmed and a bit disappointed. I get that the movie is doing it deliberately. It's being a slice of life piece just about an unusually unpleasant character. But the result is still the same, that I was waiting for something to happen and it never did. I also think the movie didn't dig particularly deep into the roots of Pansy's problems. Part of it is the grief that I mentioned, but then you have that conversation between her and the sister where she complains that their mom would always ask Pansy, "Why can't you enjoy life?" And the sister says, "Well, why can't you enjoy life?" And Pansy says, "I don't know," which is tragic, even more so that it never offers the audience or the character any kind of answer, which again was unsatisfying for me. It felt like the movie goes nowhere and fizzles out for the entire second half, with nothing particularly interesting being said or shown. So yeah, seeing the critical response, I'm probably going to be in the minority here in my takeaways, and I guess I can't say it's objectively a bad movie. It just very much isn't for me. I couldn't engage with it, despite the terrific central performance.